Tyler Ramos.
Oh, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
What is going on, everybody? I didn't think you guys could hear me for a second, but what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Where's my ATB crew at? Let me know in the chat. I always want to say the chat down below, but it doesn't really make sense. I don't think it's the chat to the right. But hang on, guys. Let me go ahead and let me lower this. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. Hope everybody is having an awesome day, guys. We are starting the stream off with 191 people. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We have an amazing show for you tonight, guys. We have special guest Evan Aldo on tonight. We got back-to-back guests. We got Garrett Soloway yesterday. We got Evan Aldo tonight. I'm super loud and clear, boss. Loud and clear. Beautiful. Super excited to hear what Evan has to say. We did talk a little bit before stream. But I'm curious to see, is he bullish? Is he bearish? Does he think we're coming down? Does he think we're going to get a bounce before a move down? Are we going sideways? Who knows? But I'm really excited to hear what he has to say. Obviously, we did get some volatility finally. It took a little bit of a dip before getting a pretty decent bounce here. But super excited to hear what Evan has to say. I'm trying to think. I feel like I have some stuff to say here. Don't forget, guys, tonight we are announcing the winners of our 25 and 30K giveaways. We forgot the 25 one, so we're combining them both. We're going to be giving away some really cool stuff, or actually, I should say we're giving away a decent amount of stuff. We are actually giving away 3 ledgers, 3 Frankie Candles hats, 3 Frankie Candles t-shirts. One of these, I'll just show it to you. boom, we'll give away 3 of those, and then we're giving away 30 XRP to 3 different people. And then obviously, guys, we also have our regular giveaways that you guys got from the wheel spins this week. And I believe we have right now 12 additional XRP giveaways. So we're giving away a ton of stuff tonight. If you guys want to enter to win that giveaway, go ahead and click the link in the chat that Tyler Durden or Rob the Crypto Snob or maybe Crypto Billy or Captain Kirk or Tony D or D Petty Crypto or one of the mods will put the link in there. All you got to do is click that link, leave a comment, leave a like, and be a subscriber of the channel. I would recommend watching it. I can't track that, but I recommend watching a video as well. Go ahead and leave that comment, leave that like, and be a subscriber to enter to win the giveaway. We will be announcing all the winners tonight. So super, super cool. We're giving away some good stuff. We're super excited about this one. It's going to be fun. But guys, without further ado, I don't want to leave Evan waiting too long. So let's just go ahead and say a quick what's up to chat before we bring him on and see what the heck he's thinking about these markets. Let's see. Who do we got in here? We got Bruce Kettling, what is going on? Woohoo, let's go. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Jonah, what is going on? Jonah says, got my gym schedule down to a science so I don't miss a minute of this Alfredo sauce. Shout out to Jonah. I appreciate that, man. I'm still trying to work the gym into my schedule. I've been trying to do it since I started the channel, but I think we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm about to get back to the gym. I'm getting scrawny. I hate it. I can't stand it. Anyway, I'm my hero. What is going on? Says, is your DXY wrecked? I don't know if I fully understand that, hero, but shout out to you. Thank you for always supporting the channel. Jose, what is going on? Says LFG, let's go. Anonymous, our funniest CandleMafia member, says duck-sized bear. I would take a duck-sized bear over a bear-sized duck any day. A bear-sized duck scares me. But shout out to Dippy Dinos NFT, what is going on? Bubba's Crypto, as always, LFG classmates. I love it. What's going on, Bubba's? Thank you for being here and always showing support. Crypto Billy, as always, guys, shout out to all our mods. They make my life. We have the most elite mods on YouTube, hands down, no questions asked. The most elite mods. I lucked out with these people. I'm not going to lie. They are straight family. But Crypto DGen, what's going on? Another live stream with the boss. Let's go. Shout out to you, Crypto DGen. I appreciate you. Unforgettable name, as always, says BTA, ATB, BTA, BAT. I don't know. He came from ATB. Shout out to Unforgettable name. Thank you for being here. Let's get 2 more people in here. JB Crypto, IMJ, Alan C, Ill Hero, Red Robles. Welcome back, Red Robles. Turth Bot. Thank you for being here. MSC Crypto Daddy. Some people just call him Daddy. I call him Crypto Daddy. And Shane Kerr, thank you for being here. Shane says, Dad, if I don't win tonight, can I still buy a Frankie Candles t-shirt or hoodie? Yes, absolutely you can. I don't think we have hoodies yet, but we're going to add them to the list. Shout out to everybody in chat. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. And look at that. We got Evan Aldo in the chat. Show Evan some love. And mods, if we can just periodically spam his YouTube link, once in a while in chat throughout the stream. Guys, definitely go follow Evan. He makes amazing content. He's a great trader, and he's dishing out some awesome sauce of his own. So definitely go check him out. I love his content. Super smart guy, great trader. So definitely go check him out. But yeah, if we can get that link in there just periodically throughout the stream, that would be awesome. And guys, without further ado, God, I feel like we have so much stuff to say. I think that's it. We'll catch up at the end of the stream. I don't want to leave Evan waiting too long. And let's go ahead. Let me just get his audio all set up. And without further ado, guys, welcome Evan Aldo to the stream. What is going on, Evan?
Great to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, no, we can't hear him. Oh, no.
You can't hear me?
Or I can't hear him. Hang on. I think I'm the only person. I think your audio's good, Evan. I think I'm the only person who can't hear you. Okay. I was trying to do it with the AirPod, but I got to...
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I can hear you.
You can hear me now. Great,
I get an echo in my headphones, so it's very hard for me to talk because I hear my voice on a delay, so I call in. I have my AirPod in. We set it up differently, but it's not working. So we'll do it this way. But Evan, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing?
Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure, Frankie. Great to be here. It's mysterious, the market right now. It's sideways. It looks very, very similar. This only happens near Halloween, where it's just so sideways, like October 21st of 2018, mysteriously 4 years ago. If you look at the 2-day, it looks crazy on Market Cypher. Very, very similar, down to the red dot. So it's an interesting time.
All right. Well, We'll dive right into the charts. Like I said, guys, Mafia, if you guys have any questions for Evan, throw them in chat right now. And the mods, if you can get the good questions, I'm sure they'll all be good, but just grab them and send them to me in a DM in Discord so I can try to just get them all organized here. But if you have questions, throw them in chat right now. And then, yeah, we'll get to the questions in a little bit. But first off, let's just get your general thoughts about the markets. If you want to share a chart, that would be awesome.
Yeah, so I'll give you like the main kind of spiel I've been talking about lately. Let me toggle the screen. You should be able to see it right now. Let's go on the Bitcoin chart. And what's really interesting here, let me just circle it. I mean, this is like mysteriously, it's rare you see something. So make a mental note of this. Well, I could just zoom out so you can see both. But right here with the coming up into the green and the red dot right there. Now let's also, let me go back onto log so it's a little bit easier to see here. Right here. Exactly right here. Look at that. Like even up to almost the level of money flow, and kind of where we are is probably if you look at I can maybe zoom in a little bit, like this red dot right here. And what's even crazier, see money flow is the same. You're getting the red dot right there. You know, this is October 22nd, 2018. So basically exactly 4 years ago. And then right after midterms here, you know, we're coming up to midterms, right after midterms here, you just capitulated downward down to your 200 weekly moving average. So, you know, obviously, I don't think it's going to be exactly like that. I don't think you're going to come down 50%, at least not that quickly. I don't think it's likely that you'd come below 10K, in my opinion. But what we could look at, a big point I want to look at is here, it was your 200 weekly moving average where you bottomed out. And here it was your 300. Let me go on the weekly actually to show you. Here it was approximately your 300 weekly moving average to bottom out. And now your 300 weekly moving average is very close. I do think that you're going to come lower than that. I guess there is a small possibility that you have kind of somewhat of a double bottom pattern. The wedge we're in right now, the breakout, like the technical target would be around this 300 weekly moving average. My guess is that the 300 weekly moving average will act more like the 200 weekly moving average. And now let's just edit this to look at our 400 weekly moving average here. And this is going to be a huge area. So here's your pattern. 200 weekly moving average right there, 300 weekly moving average. Now 400 weekly moving average. This is about 13.5 right now. And also the other interesting pattern, this bottom, December 2018, this bear market bottom, January 2015. If you follow that general pattern, I call it like shortening bear market theory, this would bring you a bottom in a few weeks in November. Now, obviously, with the macro looking so bad, you know, as S&P 500, NASDAQ looking so bad, people would say it's a little bit early. And you've been following the S&P 500 a lot. I think there is a pretty strong argument to make that you could bottom out before the S&P 500 and act a little bit like gold acts. You bottom out, and then you kind of have Bitcoin do what it's kind of made to do, act as an inflationary hedge. And it kind of follows the same 4-year cycle. And that stays intact to a certain extent. You know, stays intact, obviously, with big diminishing returns. We didn't get to the 100K we wanted or the 300K some people thought, but maybe we get up to, in the next cycle, 2024, 2025, 80, 90K, maybe the 100K is that cycle. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm kind of thinking, what I'm hoping. A little optimistic compared to some people right now.
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, yeah, I know there are some pretty low targets out there. Obviously, the viewers know that we had Garrett Soloway on yesterday, and he was, you know, looking at worst case. You know, he did say it probably wasn't going to be likely, but he said worst case scenario about 3K. So definitely more optimistic than that. But you know, I love that you bring up that 400 week moving average, because that's actually something we haven't looked at on this channel, and I think it does make a lot of sense. Not only because of what you were showing, where you know, it was the 200 week in 2018, and then I almost said the word, I don't want to say it on YouTube, March 2020 we came down to that we came down to that 300 week, and now it would make sense to come down to that 400 week. I would agree with you. And as we were speaking before we hopped on stream here, it also gets us closer to that 80-something% correction that is typical in these bear markets. So I would agree. I think that definitely makes sense. And again, as we were talking before we hopped on stream, we were looking at that October, what was it, October 18th or something in 2018, that October price action. And I was saying Gareth did bring that up. We haven't looked at it, but as you just brought it up, I realized I never really brought up that price action, but the other day we actually did hop back over because I was going back and showing people, I was showing the viewers money flow on the 2-day, right, crossing over. So I didn't even realize that money flow crossover into the green came up and came back down. That's what I was showing them. Be careful because we're in a bear market. You know, we could just kind of roll right back over into the red. I didn't realize that it lines up exactly with that price action that you just brought up. So
the other thing too, have you taken a look at the 12-day? The 12-day money flow crossover to the red typically gives us about, every time it's happened, it's given us about a 30 to 35% correction. That would bring us right around to, I believe, 12, 13K, somewhere around there as well.
Yeah, to see so many things point to the same exact price, or at least the same range, it is funny how it all just kind of tells that same story, and it all points to the same place. And no, I have not looked at the 12-day. We got to start looking at those weird time frames. I remember last time you were on, you shared, I forget the exact time frame. I want to say it was like the 10-day maybe. You said it's like your secret time frame.
A lot. Yeah.
I love that. We got to start looking at some more obscure.
Nobody looks at these weird, obscure ones. I feel like you have at least a little bit of an advantage here. And yeah, the 12-day time frame looks kind of like the weekly looked, I believe, during the capitulation in 2018. So that could kind of act like that. I mean, let me show you it really quick here. Just go to our 12-day because it's a good time frame, especially a lot of altcoins look really bearish on it, which has been some good catalyst for some swing shorts in the altcoins. You know, right here, just crossing into the red. What's interesting with this, I know some people would argue that when it crossed into the red here, you were already bottomed out. The thing is though, it's still from the top here to the bottom. This is still a 32% correction. Then here, that's about another 30, 35% correction. And then kind of the same exact thing here after our mini bull market in 2019, where it was probably from this area to, I mean, if you don't count the pandemic, it was 60% here, I believe, but this was 40. So it would be that range, kind of 30 to 40% from the top of this candlestick. 30% would be right around your 400 weekly moving average. If it goes down to 40%, that's 11K. So it's that big area right there that it gives us. And I think even if, let's say, you even lose 10K, you go below 10K, I think you're going to get a bounce off of that area at least and stay above it for a few months. And then if, Armageddon happens, you lose 10K, that's the earliest like a price see that happening is like February, March. It's going to take time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I got to start looking at these time frames. I love that. The 12-day. Interesting. Now, with that being said, I actually have a question of my own for you. Let me pull myself back on screen here. Now, obviously, the macro, we were kind of just talking about this. The macro is not looking so good, right? So I know a lot of people follow that 4-year cycle religiously. They think that it's, a lot of people say, it's in the code of Bitcoin. There's no way we could ever, stray away from it. And we actually asked Gareth the same question yesterday. Do you follow the 4-year cycles? Do you believe in the 4-year cycles? Or do you kind of take them with a grain of salt? Or do you think they're completely just, it's just all fugazi?
I think there's probably a 70% chance, in my view, that we stay with the 4-year cycle. So I would say 70% of me says that it means something, that it will fall to a certain extent. Now, there's always going to be differences. A lot of people thought we'd go a lot higher than 68K. But, I feel like when people kind of give up hope on the 4-year cycle, it kind of comes back. I think there's something to be said about it. I wouldn't say 100%, obviously, like anything. You shouldn't, base your investing 100% in anything. But I think there is, something to be said about it. And I think it kind of coincides with a possible bottom in the next month, about in November, if we capitulate down 13K, a possible bottom there. I also think that's maybe where gold could bottom as well. It would be interesting if Bitcoin bottoms kind of at the same time as gold. And the gold S&P 500 evaluations look very as bullish as possible, like these rare bullish signs. And I'd be happy to show you them maybe in a little bit if you're interested. Yeah. On the monthly chart, it looks similar to the 1970s and similar to 2001. And fun fact here, I mean, gold outperformed the NASDAQ pretty well by quite a bit from 01 all the way to 2011. So If it's like that, then your gold is your friend until 2030, about late 2020s, then get into Bitcoin. The thing though is some things like Amazon, I believe Amazon, Google, and Apple, could be wrong, and one of those did outperform gold during that period. So that would be the cases where if you're a good altcoin picker, you're going to be good, but that kind of goes without saying. So yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of altcoins, this is not an actual question we got, but I could already smell the questions coming. We are obviously in a bear market. And I actually saw some of the questions. Some of these questions are good. I'm actually excited to start getting into these questions because they're asking some good stuff. But being in a bear market, obviously, I get this question all the time. Frankie, when should I buy, right? Should I have been buying? Did I miss the bottom? Should I wait? I obviously point people to DCA. But for me personally, right, I am DCAing into the market, but I would say it's a light DCA. I'm not going in full force right now. I was talking to Gareth about this yesterday. I do want to be somewhat exposed, just in case, 17.6 was the bottom. There are a couple people out there that think it could be the bottom. So I want to be a little bit exposed at this point, but I'm not going all in just yet, fully DCAing in. Mostly Bitcoin, a little bit of XRP just because I always buy XRP. But it's, I'm not really accumulating altcoins right now. I bought a little bit of Solana, but really nothing crazy. I'm kind of trying to hold off on the altcoins, hoping that they come down a little lower. I'm sure we do have some of the altcoins making lower lows, which is interesting. I know ADA made a lower low, I saw, and there was a couple other ones, which is kind of making me, feel a little nervous, or not nervous, but a little more worried. Are you DCAing into the market? Are you buying in? And if you are, what are you buying?
So I'm DCAing in lightly, and it's only with Bitcoin right now. And I'll show you, like I have a lot of charts that will give you a strong argument for why Bitcoin is the move at the moment. And the number one chart here that I want to show you is Bitcoin dominance. And I feel like a lot of people new to this space overlook this. Let's look at how bullish Bitcoin dominance is right now. And look at this coming up. You have a money flow crossover into the green on the 3-day. I mean, this typically, if it's like this, will give you at least like an 8% jump here. If you have an 8% jump, and this is my kind of guess with here, have like an 8% jump or something towards the end of the year or into early next year, you get up to 45%. That's where we could see a good place to start to get into alts. And what you got to realize is typically in bear markets, the altcoins bottom out at the same time as Bitcoin, typically. And the fact that, new altcoins are making lower lows than their June lows is a very strong sign that we have not bottomed out yet with Bitcoin, unless you think Cardano is going to zero and everything else is going to be okay, but I don't think that's too likely. So yeah, if we look at, here's where, when Bitcoin dominance peaked out here, this is really where you would have wanted, ideally, to get into altcoins. Now, it's obviously hard to get to that entire place, but look, this is where we bottomed out. Where was it? December 2018, we're trying to find here. Yeah, right around, why am I not? Yeah, December 20, yeah, I'm looking at December 2018. December 2018 was over here. Yeah, December 20th. See how Bitcoin dominance is going up here after everything bottomed out. So it bottomed out with Bitcoin, but you would have been better off to just be into Bitcoin here and then maybe trade some of your Bitcoin for alts 6 months down the road. If it's like that, then you could be waiting until mid next year, ideally, to get into altcoins. Now, what I would say, a nice bet to kind of hedge your bets in a way, wait till this dominance gets up to, a point of resistance, at least like 44, 45%, maybe later this year, and then start DCAing into altcoins and then gradually put more and more into altcoins as the year progresses. I think 2023 is going to be a big accumulation year for everything. So that's the main thing I'm looking at for alts. Also, this is important to look at. A lot of altcoins look at this. This is a secret time frame, top secret. I shouldn't be showing you guys this, but I'm going to anyway. Look at the 12-day on Link right here. Just look at how bad this looks. Your VWAP is coming down and your money flow is crossing into the red. I think after this nightmare plays out and brings us down, potentially, I know people are going to disagree with this, but potentially 70%, $2, and this would fill in a lot of bubble psychology charts right here. After this plays out, it looks like this is over. Maybe you get a bullish div after this next green dot. then you want to look to get in. So maybe we do, I don't know, something over, it could take a while to confirm. Early next year, you confirm that bullish dip. Then you want to get into altcoins, and then you're kind of home free there. That's my view on altcoins. So, yeah.
I love that. The 12-day is the time frame. Apparently, I'm adding that to my favorites on TradingView for sure. But yeah, as we were talking. I think people forget how, everybody thinks, a lot of people, this is their first real bear market. And, I think a lot of people are thinking like, wow, I mean, we came down so much, we got to go straight back up. And I think a lot of people don't realize how long and brutal bear markets can be. I always say they try to get everybody out with that big first capitulation, scare out most of the retail, and then they bore the rest of everybody else out. And then sometimes you get that second drop to really, really shake everything out. But with that being said, as far as altcoins, do you have any favorite altcoins, like maybe your top 2, top 3?
Yeah, so it depends, with altcoins, a lot of people, what I want to say first is it depends how much risk you want to take. Like basically you need to be somewhere. If you want to get 100x or something outrageous, you need to be in a market cap that's around $1 billion or less. Some altcoins I like at that level. I like Zcash a lot at that level. I think one of the privacy tokens will make it. Obviously going to be risky because government regulation with that and everything, but Zcash is pretty good. Aave maybe one that hasn't been talked about as much. That's bled a lot in that market cap range, I believe. Ones that are in bigger market caps that I like quite a bit. I think AVAX has some good fundamentals, down a lot. I think Polkadot, as long as it doesn't go to zero in this. And the other thing, too, with waiting for altcoins is you may see a few go to zero in the next few months before, you know what I mean? So you might want to wait. See the ones that bounce pretty well after the capitulation. That's what I would say. Polkadot, I think, has some potential as long as it doesn't go to zero. The same with Zcash and AVAX. Let's see. Cosmos, I've been in for a while. That's one of the altcoins I've actually held throughout the entire bear market just because you earn a lot of interest on it. So that's a good one. I like the fundamentals on that. I've been in that actually since $5. So I believe I'm still ahead at least a little bit on that, and then with some interest. So those are ones I like. There's going to be new ones in the next cycle. This is maybe a little odd, but what I would kind of stay away from a little bit, me personally, is the ones everybody knows about. Solana came up so much, I would be a little hesitant. That could maybe act like the XRP of the next cycle, maybe. Same deal with Cardano. It gives me some bad vibes making lower than the June lows. Maybe it's just a fear thing. Maybe it's the time to buy, but, I do have some bad vibes with Cardano right now.
Yeah, I feel very similar now. With Solana, obviously, I know Solana is basically a meme at this point with how much it goes down. So what interests me about Solana is, I always said, I don't think it hurts to own a little bit of Solana just because of the institutional interest. And I know it's very anti-crypto. I know people hate Solana because they know it's like an institutional coin, if that's what you want to call it. But I do know... I know there's a lot of institutional interest. So that's I did pick up I am picking up a little bit of Solana. Like I said, I picked up a little bit already, but again, very, very lightly, not really picking up too many altcoins. But I do feel the same way about Cardano. I think Cardano is really it's either gonna be it's going to be the huge one, or it's going to be really, really lackluster. I know a lot of people are people in chat all the time on a lot of the, on Ben's channel. I just see a lot of people in chat, even if I'm watching YouTube, people are saying ADA never moves, ADA underperforms. But I mean, I was looking at, I did not buy it, but I was looking at ADA at 12 cents, before this actual bull run. So I think a lot of people get in super, super late, and then they think oh, Cardano didn't really do anything this bull run, but a lot of people were buying at 12 cents or whatever. But with that being said, I do want to move over to some questions because they are really good. I saw one before here. Guys, don't forget to smash the like. If you guys like Evan's secret time frames, smash that like button, and don't forget to follow his channel, subscribe to his YouTube channel. And what is your Twitch? Twitch
channel? Is Evan Aldo Crypto. So the live streams are exclusively on Twitch right now. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. That may change at some point, but yeah, we go live every day, every weekday at that point. And yeah, it's been a really good community. And then daily updates during the week are on YouTube, typically uploaded in the early afternoon, late morning.
Awesome. Love it. Yeah, guys, go follow Evan on, subscribe to his YouTube channel and go follow him on Twitch. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take one of these questions. So Cliff Park asks, do you think there will be a relief rally before the midterm elections? I know a lot of people, expect that run up into midterms. So would you expect a run up into midterms, or you think the kind of macro is going to kind of step on that a little bit?
So it depends how you define. Let me show you my chart here. It depends how you kind of define, a rally here. I mean, if we come up, let's see. So for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, we're in this wedge right here. And let me just get it up here. Zoom into this a little bit so you could see. You're in this wedge right here, and you've been in it for a while. And if it's like 2018, you're just going to stay sideways even past the wedge, which is crazy. But if you do break out of this wedge, and the technical target kind of, if you break upward, I'm the biggest traditional TA guy, but it's somewhere around here. So if you kind of, the highest I see is around 21 or something to kind of get out. Everybody's shorting right now. And I think it's because Bitcoin dominance is so bullish. This is going to be more of a Bitcoin-led rally if this does happen. And you would probably come up a bit with the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 as well. This is kind of the highest I could see coming up, right probably to this spider line around 21. What I think is more likely based on, the 2-day red dot here, the, everything overall looking more bearish in my opinion. And you don't see it as much on Bitcoin, but these split RSIs, especially on Ethereum here, split RSI is curving down. They're curving up a little bit here in the 16-hour, but still curving down the 12-hour. They typically, right here, right there, they give you nice drops downward. So it would coincide with the breakout down to this area. Stranger things have happened though. So it wouldn't surprise me too much if somehow you break up to 21. But I do think it's going to be more of a Bitcoin-led rally where Ethereum and the alts don't do as much. So my kind of trading plan right now, having said all that, is more focused on a long-term kind of, swing shorts on things like Link, things like XRP, Solana's in there way ahead in that swing short. Because I think if we do have a rally, the altcoins will not see as much based on this Bitcoin dominance right now. So I would be careful shorting, a little bit more careful shorting Bitcoin than anything else at the moment.
Gotcha. Absolutely. Like you said, and especially with, the ADA making lower lows. I forget what else. There were a couple of coins that were making lower lows, just kind of showing that, Bitcoin just holding that line every single time. That spider line. So I've been watching a level, it's a value area low right at about 18,825. And right below that, we've had this spider line that just rides up next, right underneath it, and it's basically a meme at this point. I mean, it's the undefeated spider line. It saved us every single time we broke out of that value area. So, Bitcoin holding very strong. You could just see it there. Will not break those lows, but then you have, ADA making lower lows and, whatever the other coins are. Again, I forget what they are, but, just showing that Bitcoin, is having a little bit more strength than the alt. So I would totally agree with you there. I got another really good question. I get asked this question all the time, Hourglass Crypto says, I see both of you guys use Heikin-Ashi candles. What is the benefit to using them? Yeah, I thought there was
so the main benefit. Yeah, the main benefit in my view is kind of it's smoother on Market Cipher. With the Heikins, I do use regular ones occasionally to kind of compare sometimes. Also, regular candles will be a little bit more choppy sometimes, like I just said with the money flow. Also, with red and green dots, you need a little bit more confidence to, especially blood diamonds too, to confirm things in Heikin-Ashi candles, which makes it a little bit better, especially with the volatility of crypto. It's definitely a more confidence. However, for scalp trading, sometimes seeing bullish and bearish divergences in a lower time frame, sometimes you're better off with the regular candles. So I use both, but it's like 70-80% of the time Heikin-Ashi candles. And most of my trades right now have been swing trades, so it's all Heikins for that. Some people have beef about certain candles. They get offensive, they get territory. Or people arguing about what candles they use. It's kind of funny to see people, talk about it in the chat. So
I only use
yeah,
Renko
that's
candles.
my view on it. Yeah, yeah. I only use regular lines, no candles.
Yeah, right. I only use the line chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically say the same thing. I use both. I turn them on and I turn regular candles on, Heiken's on. But it's much cleaner for me. I just like it. It's easier to identify trends, to be honest. That's really the main reason I use them. But I do flip back and forth for sure. Like you said, the regular candles are better for certain things. But moving on to our next questions. This one comes from Rob. He says, all right, so this is, okay, so not related to crypto. It says, question, it was vetted by the mod, so it won't be inappropriate. Don't worry. And if you don't want to answer any questions,
Okay.
please feel free to pass. It's
all
not a
good.
weird
Yeah,
one.
you could ask me anything. I don't care.
Okay. Rob asks, do you sing? Because I really think you'd be an amazing baritone with your bass-toned voice.
Okay. Barrett, I don't even know what type of singing that is. No, I do not sing. Oh man, I think I was trying to rap a little bit freestyle when I was like 14, but
Nice.
I used to try voice acting a little bit, voiceovers with the deep voice, but had more
Nice.
success with YouTube and crypto so far. But singing, maybe I'll try it. I know Mike Rowe tried opera singing originally early in his
Did he
career.
really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Mike Rowe from
it was
Dirty
kind of a
Jobs. All
joke.
right.
Yeah,
That's
I believe it was more of a joke though. Yeah, like people kind of say like he was an opera singer, not really. Yeah, he kind of maybe
Right.
just showed up to some lessons and tried it. I don't think it really went anywhere, but yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, so not a singer, but has gotten into some kind of vocal voice acting. That's interesting. Definitely,
Yeah.
sometimes like I pop one of your videos on, and there is you have a very like it's like a soothing deep voice. I have to say it's very
Yeah.
it is a unique voice, but it may be a moneymaker. But
Yeah, hopefully.
we got one more from Matthew. He says, Evan, do you think this can be like a January, April 2022 pattern before the next leg down with BTC dominance going up?
To the second part, definitely yes. But let me take a look at the chart to look at the first part. Let's see. He said January to April pattern. Let's see.
Yep.
So January right here to that point, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of that general trajectory downward. Let's just see this would be wild. It's a 40. I don't think you're going to just pop down 46%, all of a sudden, just going through your 400 weekly moving average. I think that's pretty unlikely. Where's 44% here to 10K? I think that's pretty unlikely. I think it's going to take longer than that. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, it's generally one of those type of patterns. I think Bitcoin dominance will, start to really come up here. And we're already seeing evidence with it, with the, like Cardano and other altcoins really making lower lows. So I think there's more, lower cap ones, especially altcoins that will go to zero and bring Bitcoin dominance up. So I'm really bullish on Bitcoin dominance. A lot of you on Bitcoin dominance is just a rare bullish sign printing right now on the monthly here. And you're not printing yet, but you're about to get a monthly, bullish div here. Let's see if it's on regular candles. Not quite yet, but very soon a monthly bullish div for the first time ever on Bitcoin dominance. So it seems like you probably at least end up towards the top of this range. You could go even higher, maybe up to 50% or something, depending. But
Right.
let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Just for the next couple of months, I think it's going to be very bullish. That's what I will say.
All right. Well, there you go. Guys, if you are liking the sauce that Evan Aldo has brought to the stream today, make sure you smash that like button. And then let's see. Moving on here. We got some real good questions. Oh, this is interesting. I'm curious about this as well. How do you feel about this one? Comes from Kudrit. Oh God, that's a brutal one. I'm not even gonna try. What do you think of metaverse tokens like Gala or metaverse or gaming tokens?
Yeah, I think some of them, like everything else, I think they'll bottom out probably with a lot of the other altcoins. I think there will be at some point in 2023 the ones that don't go to zero. That will be a good buying opportunity. I have a small position still in VRA that looks like it may go to zero. But yeah, sadly. I bought that in like July of 2021 at the low thinking I was smart, but I just didn't sell it in time, unfortunately. But Yeah, I think the ones that don't go to zero, there will be a good future for them. And I think like all the other altcoins, some of them will definitely be really good buying opportunities at some point in 2023. I'm not the biggest expert on which gaming ones to get into. I've heard some good things about Gala, but I also heard a lot of great things about VRA, and look where it's at now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, the one thing that I am one reason I would be bullish on Gala. It's funny. Ben hates Gala. I don't even really know. I don't know why. I don't know what his reason is. But the one thing that makes me really bullish on Gala is I talk about this all the time on my stream. With a lot of these gaming tokens, a lot of these companies are they're putting out these trailers, right? And they're saying it's gameplay, and it's really just like it's a 3D render. It's not actual gameplay. So people think they have this crazy game already in development. Meanwhile, there's no development going on at all. But awesome. Gala, I know for 100% fact because I've actually played the games. I've seen people play the games. I don't know how many they have live right now, but they have actual playable games right now that you can play. And then because our Meta Money, they go to like all the Gala events and all that, and they have like 30 plus games actually in development. So that's the one reason I am bullish on Gala. However, I do think, and I could 100% be wrong. I'm not a metaverse expert. I'm not a gaming expert, but I do think that the metaverse, whatever the metaverse is, to me, GTA is a metaverse. Fortnite is a metaverse. I understand there's differences, but I am bullish on the metaverse, but I just think it's a lot farther away. I think the metaverse of what people think the metaverse is much further away than we think. What are your thoughts? Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Do you have a?
I'm not as into video games in general. That's the thing too. Like I'm more into like DeFi type stuff and hedges against inflation. Like once you get into like metaverse and video games, I feel like it's almost just a bad thing for society. It's just going to be a bunch of people doing nothing, sitting around all day. I feel like I've just been the thing with video games with me is I always like saw them as something like that something for kids or like teenagers. And I haven't really played any video games at all since I was like probably a senior in high school. So I don't know. That's kind of the main thing I viewed it. It's just not my biggest thing of interest, but the NFTs, all of that, it's the same concept kind of. The thing I almost don't like, part of it because I feel like it takes away some credibility of like, Bitcoin is when you're arguing it's a hedge against inflation. People are just compare it. Oh, it's the same as this stupid NFT. You know what I mean? Or this metaverse thing.
Those dumb
That's
monkeys.
Why I almost, that's the thing too. That's why I almost don't like it. But at the same time, I see the place of it. So, like everything else, I think just like a lot of the altcoins, I think there will be a lot of, good opportunities, especially probably at the earliest, very late this year or early next year to get into some NFTs. I mean, I've been keeping my eyes on the mutant ape because, one, I don't want to spend $100,000 on an NFT, but I think a mutant ape for someone like me is a good place. I have some small, like, almost worth NFTs worth maybe $1,000 or $100. Nothing that I'm not the most researched on it, but I think there will be some good buying opportunities for them in 2023, just like a lot of the smaller cap altcoins.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I always say this. I am mega bullish on the technology of non-fungible tokens. I think it's like one of the things that is going to fit perfectly into society once it gets to that point. But as far as like for me, this is a speculative guess. Again, I'm not an NFT expert. But the NFT craze that we saw this bull cycle, I think is going to be severely cut down in the next cycle. I just don't think that, in this cycle, every other day there was, Ada Bulls Club or Fuzzy Penguin Corvette Club or whatever it is, and then they all just go crazy. I don't know if that's going to happen. Again, this is a speculative guess on my part, but I'm definitely bullish.
Regulation too could affect it a lot. I feel like, because there were a lot of pumps and dumps with them.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing too, and then like you get like celebrities who got into NFTs, and there's some shady stuff going on there. Yeah. But like you said, kind of worries me that it could kind of just like take away from the legitimacy of actual projects, actual crypto just in general. Like you said, Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. Now people think crypto like, oh, that's those zombie apes, right? Like they don't know what's going on. Yeah. But so there you go. That was a that was a great answer. And yeah, I mean, again, like you said, I'm not the most researched on it either. And I play games here and there, but I used to like video games a lot. But again, like as I got older, I don't play as often. I just simply don't have the time. But we do have another question from Tim Aaron. Tim Aaron has 2 first names. Shout out to Tim. But he says, Evan. Okay, yeah. So this one, I think there might be a typo in this one, but it says, Evan, can one take your trading course at any hour? I work a full-time job.
Yeah, it's a pre-recorded video course. It's not a live course. I do one-on-one sessions as well, but the course is not a live course. It's all pre-recorded videos. So yeah, it's lifetime access. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, there you go. So you could take it at 2 in the morning if you want. There we go. And then we have one from Gazgano. What is going on, Gazgano? He says, Evan, what are your favorite... Oh, this is interesting. Your favorite crypto content creators to follow. Do you follow any daily, whether it be on Twitter or YouTube, whatever it is?
Oh man, yeah. So it changes a little bit. I mean, I was, originally, Crypto Face was a big one originally that I used to always watch. I was always intrigued by, the trades and all of that. The first big one I started watching, obviously, was BitBoy Crypto when he was small, man. It was probably like September of 2020. That was the first big one I was watching, and I made a lot. I did very, very well watching him in those early months. And I mean, anyone getting into crypto at that time did, because it just went parabolic. Let's see, who else have I watched? I don't watch him as much anymore. Crypto Love, I've gotten some good insights from. There's a few other people. I mean, I do watch as much as I can. I got to watch you even more now. Garrett Soloway has had some good insights, and I'm on Paul Barron quite a bit. Yeah, Paul Barron I watch all the time. He's got a really good show. And then there's a few others here and there. It changes. Some people are more active sometimes than others. I remember Journey Crypto. He's not even active anymore, I don't think. In the early days, he had a lot of great calls. But this was, 2020, whenever you could be, you know what I mean? Whatever you bought, it went up 20x, anything. Yeah, so...
I love it. It's actually funny you mentioned Crypto Love. That was somebody I used to watch a really long time ago too. And yeah. I came across one of his videos recently, and for whatever reason, like I'm subscribed to his channel, and for whatever reason, he just stopped popping up on my thing. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't upload as much or something. I don't know. But I clicked on it, and I was like, man, I miss him. So yeah, no, Crypto Love and Crypto Face for me as well was one of the big ones.
Yeah. Ben Cowan, I do watch a good amount as well. I've liked kind of some Ben Cowan's analysis. He's gotten it right with especially the altcoin evaluations, putting against Bitcoin. He's had a lot of good insight too. Good chess player as well.
Oh, really? Interesting. That doesn't. Yeah, he's a smart guy. That doesn't shock me at all. Someone I really like. And I think they're very, very smart. And anytime he comes on Ben's channel, it's Blockchain Backer. So he comes on Ben's channel, and I was running the board for Ben's show one time, and Blockchain Backer came on, and he was showing some really interesting stuff. So I went back and I watched some of his videos, and he's a really smart dude, and I just love the way he does his TA. It's very different. He looks at like fractals, and he uses a lot of. Yeah, he does a lot of Elliott wave stuff too, which is something I don't really look at very much. So it's interesting to get like another. Yeah, it's definitely.
I can't forget to mention Jason Casper. I learned a ton from Jason Casper. Way up there. He's like above all, So he's in his own separate.
Oh yeah, he's got his own. He's his own niche. Jason's awesome.
It's like you don't watch Jason Casper. Jason Casper watches you on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And watching him scalp New York Open is like the last stream that I saw of his, he was like scalping New York Open with like 50x leverage, like, and crushing it. And I was just like, dude, you're a legend. But let's see. I think we have a couple of more here. Okay, yeah, so this one comes from IMJ, and he says, where would you guys put $5K tonight for a hold for 2 years? Not financial advice. I added that part.
Okay, it has to be just one thing?
Yeah, I guess we'll go with that.
Oh, man.
Or no, he just said put $5K tonight.
Man, for 2 years. This is gonna. I know, like a lot of the crypto people would probably hate this, but like something that they like real secure on, something I would be very confident that would probably outperform at least the S&P 500. I would say silver. But if you want crypto, I mean, it would be probably like for 2 years, man, because I think right now it would have to be a very high Bitcoin evaluation, maybe like 70% Bitcoin, 20% ETH, and 10% like a mixture of altcoins because where we are. But if this was a few months from now, it would be a lot more altcoin heavy if it was early 2023, most likely. So, yeah.
There you go. You thought he was going to say, yeah, it's silver. You thought he was coming out with Zcash or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say I'll go with a crypto. God, for 2 years, I would say, uh, it's so hard. People ask me my top altcoins, and I just wind up rattling off a ton of them, and I'm like, I don't know if they're my favorite if I list 10 of them. I would say Algorand. I would say Algo.
Algo. The Italian.
Yeah, I want to. I want to say XRP, but I don't. Listen. I love XRP. It's XRP's one thing that I like. You were saying, I forget what it was that you were still holding, or it was Cosmos, I think.
Cosmos is the one. Yeah, I don't own any. I'm short on XRP right now, but
yeah.
sure.
So I'm kind of I love XRP and I have high hopes for it. But my problem is I don't know if they're going to win this lawsuit in the middle of the bear market.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably I was worried about this from the beginning. I was like, it only makes sense when we were saying, everyone was trying to be like, I think the lawsuit's going to end. I think it's going to end, and I'm just like, I feel like this makes the most sense for them to settle this lawsuit in the bear market. So, just kind of on purpose. So yeah, that's why I wouldn't pick XRP. But we'll see what happens. I am XRP. I am part of the XRP army. I love XRP. I just hope. I never thought I'd say this. Push the lawsuit longer. I wanted it to end, and now I just want them to keep pushing it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem likely
like
that it'll go on.
It's a hard question because I feel like there's potential for a lot of altcoins to crash another 70% for some of them. So if I was to put 5K in like 3-4 months from now, it would be a lot different. But right now, it would probably, choosing one crypto, maybe ETH, but probably Bitcoin, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, for now, I would definitely agree with that. Are you an ETH guy? Are you bullish on ETH, or do you kind of think it's kind of had its run? I know a lot of people right now are thinking, they think Cardano is going to kind of be the next ETH.
I think ETH does have a very strong argument, especially with Vitalik. For short term, though, I think it will bleed against Bitcoin. And let me show you. We didn't talk about ETH too much. Let me just show you my chart on ETH.
There you go.
So
CandleMafia always says show ETH. That's like one day in my chat, someone said show ETH like 10 times, and I kept seeing it, so I just read it every single time, and now it's like a big joke. So guys, Evan Aldo is gonna show ETH.
We're gonna show the E. Okay, let's see. So right here, you see these split RSIs, very split curving down. This is on the monthly, and it's not a bearish div on the monthly, but it's still pretty bearish with the red dot. This is ETH Bitcoin, so I think it definitely can bleed, quite a bit against Bitcoin here, maybe up to like 30% or more. So I think after that, you're going to have a good buying opportunity. Also, like I said about Bitcoin dominance, I think that's the reason why right now you want to focus on Bitcoin. If we look at if we actually show full on ETH, this is real uncensored ETH right here. Let's see right here on our logarithmic. This is a big point right here. I think if Bitcoin goes down 30 to 40%, you're looking at least like 40, probably at least 50% here. This 600 range. This area is big, and I believe I think it's the 12. No, not the 12-day here. It's actually not our 12-day. It's our 10-day, I believe, right here. See the money flow crossover on the 10-day. You can kind of compare it to. Here would be the argument that you already bottomed out, but you still probably came down a good. This is still 36%. However, I would compare it more to kind of like here. Maybe you came down a good 62% there. There's that possibility. So a 60% drop from here. Not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying that's definitely in the cards, that 500 area. And this last spider line right here, I think is going to be big, this area right here. So I think it will bleed against Bitcoin for at least the next few months, in my view. So yeah.
Gotcha. It's we were actually yesterday with Garrett Soloway kind of taking a look at ETH, and we actually I think it was on Debate Crypto. We were all looking at ETH and trying to find like the worst case scenarios, and I was looking between about 600 and 700, and then everybody kind of obviously has very similar targets there, but I would love ETH to go to $600. So it was actually I bought my first ETH at $600, but the first time I bought ETH it was at $600. But when I put my main chunk of investment in, it was a little bit higher. But I would kill for a $600 ETH for sure.
I first started an ETH 300, I believe. That was one of my best buys in the bull market. I rode that up quite a bit. That was nice. I kept all of it on Celsius, though, so it's okay. But no, I'm not just kidding. I did have a lot of that on Celsius at one point in early, 2021, I believe. Oh, boy. I'm glad that's off there.
Oh, God, yeah. What a nightmare. It is funny. I love talking to people about, when they got their, when they got different coins, right? Because I was talking to TJ at the office the other day, and he's got some crazy numbers. Like he was buying Solana, I think, at $4 before the last bull run. And I think he got Cardano at some crazy price. So I love hearing when people, what people's entries into different coins are, because it's crazy. I bought into Solana way higher than $5, and I thought I was getting in good. He was like, "Yeah, I bought it at $5." I was like, "Oh my God!"
Guess what? I bought Bitcoin at 200 when I was 18. And sold it probably 1,000, thinking I was a genius. I didn't have any money to really put into it at that age.
Right. Right. Well, I mean, hey, that is a genius move. I mean, you outperformed most other investments, but it's it's impossible to think that far into the future, for sure. So I feel
crazy.
that.
I look at some of my old emails. It's like you sent 3 Bitcoin to so and so. You know what I mean? Back in 20 when it was worth $600 or whatever.
Yep.
Back in 2015, 2016. Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you have any I'll share one too if you would share. What was your worst move ever in crypto? Because that early people make mistakes. I think people think that you're people are just born into knowing what they're doing. But I mean, I've made so many beginner noob mistakes. It's not even funny. So do you have anything that you bought the top on or something like that?
I think the biggest mistake, I did buy Bitcoin and a good amount of altcoins after the November dump, around 40K. That was one of the biggest issues. There was also, I believe, some leverage trading early in the day, probably some 10K losses, 20K losses, things of that nature. Just, in hindsight, just looking at it, just being stupid, kind of like that old technique, trying to ride it up too much greed with it. It's that. I mean, there's been a few altcoins that I bought that did. VRA, like I mentioned, that was kind of stupid. I mean, I rode that up probably a 10x, and then now I'm down probably 70% on it. So I mean, it's a few altcoins like that. VRA is probably the biggest altcoin fail for me, anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, for me, it was probably so when BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, was really blowing up, and there were tons of crazy micro cap altcoins. I actually did pretty well with it, but I got wrecked. I mean, I got rugged on a bunch of stuff. So that was probably my thing. I probably played around with that stuff a little too much. I actually bought a meme coin. Do not buy this, guys. I hate saying the name of it because I don't want people to think about it. But
let's see if I could guess.
Oh, go! I bet you can.
Moon? Is it Safe Moon?
How did you know that?
Yeah.
Out of all the coins, so
I know Safe Moon.
Yeah. So
all the cool
funny.
kids were buying Safe Moon.
Yeah. So funny story actually. I'm actually I had a friend actually message me, and he said he's like, "Hey man, check out this micro cap. It's a garbage coin, whatever, but it just came out yesterday, so maybe just get in for a quick flip." And so I wound up buying it the second day it came out, and it never went into the red. I still hold some of it, and it's still in the green. It's a very small amount.
Wow.
Yeah, and which is
Oh, so
funny
you were
because
probably up what 10,000% at one point or
it
whatever?
was
Or
so that was my biggest probably my biggest mistake there was I was able to get in super guys very hard,
wow.
very rare. It was like winning the lottery. This is not a common thing that happens. And you're please learn from this mistake that I made. So I bought in. I didn't even put that much in. I put like a couple $100 in because I knew it was probably going to go to zero. So I put a couple $100 in, and it like whatever. Yeah, like I don't even know what the X was on it. But it went absolutely insane. I watched a couple $100 turn into five figures, like tons of money. And I remember, I'll never forget it. Someone's like, one person at the office came in. They're like, dude, just pull it, man. Like, just do it. And I was just like, no, it's only a couple $100. It'll go up more. And I wound up like basically round tripping the whole thing. I took a little bit off the table, but almost nothing compared to what I made. So that was my biggest mistake. Completely round tripped it. Horrible mistake because especially with something like that, as soon as you're in the green, like pull your money. But
What's so funny about Safe Moon? I remember like it was that and Bonfire. I think were two like big ones that people were
okay, yeah.
into. That was around what May, April 2021, I
Mm-hmm.
believe. Yeah, it was funny. I remember talking to somebody about that, and like that was the point where like no, people who had no business being into crypto were pretending they knew about it. I was talking to somebody who knew nothing about it. It's like, yeah, the fundamentals are great on Safe Moon. Yeah, there's good utility, like all this type of nonsense. He's just talking complete nonsense about it. Just a great utility of Bonfire. And then I think I put back to him like, I like Bonfire better. It's a better name. More people are going to buy it. You got to go more into the meme aspect. And he's like, no, I like the utility of Safe Moon.
Too funny.
That was when yeah, that was when you knew like the mark. That was when I don't know if I should say like the name. It might get demonetized, but C and then Rocket.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I think
gotcha.
you know what I'm talking about. That was where
Yep.
it blew up. I think Bill Maher mentioned that. That one I made a nice pretty penny on CR because I was able to get out in time. But I believe that's at zero right now.
Yeah. Well, it's like I
Yeah.
tell people, for me, like, again, when those Binance Smart Chain coins were going crazy, I mean, I was having fun with it, right? That's not where my money was. Just for anybody listening, thinking that, like, I would never advise anybody even mess around with any of those coins. But for me, I took gamble. It was money I would have brought to Vegas. I was gambling. And, listen, a lot of them wound up, I gained a lot of BNB, and I was able to take those profits and flip them into actual projects. But definitely, obviously, basically gambling at that point. It's like when you're investing into a coin that has a funny name, obviously not a great investment. But
Yeah.
all right, let's see. I did just want to shout out. We did get a super chat from Hey Noodle. Said they said they came here for show ETH. So shout out for Evan showing ETH. You got what you wished for. But let's see. Okay, so here's another one. If you had to, obviously speculative guess, no one's going to hold you to this, but if you had to make a completely speculative guess of where price can go, this is kind of something we ask everybody, where price can go in the next bull run. It's like one of the most popular questions we get when we have guests on.
Right.
Do you have any targets that you're looking at, or are we going to hit 100K, or a lot of people think 500K?
The next bull run. I think this is maybe too negative of an answer, but I mean, if you're coming up, the last bull run, I believe it was from 3,200 all the way to, let me get the chart open to show you here. 3,200 to, 68K. If let's say it's half of that, that would be and let's say we come down to my prediction that may or may not be right at 13 something. Let's see where we would have to go to get up to, what percentage we'd have to go to get up to 100K. That's about 600%. I think that's definitely doable for the next cycle, about 600, 700%. If we look at, let's see the percentage it was here from this bottom all the way to the top. Yeah, I mean, with diminished returns, I could see it getting, 600, at least 500%. Let's say we go to 13 or something, 500% would be the nice tease where you're going up to 80, 90K and you still don't get there, which is possible. So there is that, that possibility. The other thing, if you compare it to the NASDAQ, I mean, that's more of the bearish case. It took a while to really come back. So that's where it takes a while. If you do have, I like to show people, is just gold compared to what a lot of people don't realize, just I won't spend a real long time on it, but if you just look at gold, NASDAQ, from 2000 all the way to 2012 almost, just look at this. Look at how much it outperformed, like a 10x, which is just crazy. And then the same thing all the way down, but you're looking at the same area in terms of money flow. I don't know. This is where it's going to get a little bit crazy, like where some big crypto fans will probably get mad at me, but gold compared to Bitcoin for the first time ever is coming into the green here. Let's say it's I mean, it could be. You could come up a little bit. If gold has a really nice rally in the next year or two, you could come up a lot against Bitcoin theoretically based on this chart. The counter of that is every time it kind of comes into the green here on the weekly, it starts to bleed. So it could be like that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All right. And this is just a question for me, and obviously I know you have I know you have a premium Discord or a paid Discord, so I don't want you to share anything if you don't want to, obviously people pay for it. But are you in any trades, or are you looking at any potential trades? I know you said you were sticking to maybe some longer swing trades or swing shorts on some altcoins.
It's a lot of what I'll tell you right now is I'm looking at the big point on Bitcoin, about 19.5. There's a spiral line and the top of the trend area on Bitcoin that I'm looking into. Also, I won't give any numbers, but I am swing short on a lot of the altcoins. It's one of them, Chainlink, that we looked at before that looks really bearish on the 12-day. Things of that nature. There's swing shorts like that, long-term type stuff with the altcoins. I think will work out really well. And even if we do have a little rally up until midterms, I think it'll be more of a Bitcoin dominant rally. So I'm looking way more into the kind of the swing shorts on the altcoins. XRP, I think I mentioned, that's one of them that's looked, pretty bearish in my opinion. Solana is one of them I'm way ahead on right now. BNB is one of them I'm on. I mean, for the altcoins for leverage, you probably want to stick to the ones with a bit of a higher market cap because a little bit less volatility. For the ones with low market caps, you don't really need to use leverage if you're shorting them. Just go 1x. There's not really a reason because the volatility is so insane. But
XRP one that we've been looking at. We saw there was a huge bear div on the daily a week or two ago. We saw that. That's been playing out pretty good. And then the weekly VWAP is on the way down too. So that thing prints a red dot. I feel pretty bearish on XRP in the medium, shorter term, medium term. And then also, another one actually on Debate Crypto last night. They asked me to take a look at eGold, and so I'm looking at Elron and. I just same exact setup, dude. Same bear div on the daily. Looked pretty bearish to me. So that's one that I'm looking at. I'm not in a short as of right now, but definitely looks pretty bearish. But I think do we have enough? Let's see. So someone brought up. Was Evan the one that said that if Bitcoin went below a certain price, you would consider it a dead asset? I think it was, right?
Yeah, not necessarily a dead asset, but I think the odds are a lot higher. It does become kind of a dead asset. Maybe the fact that something takes over a market cap, such as Ethereum. There is that argument. There are some smart people that have made that argument. I think Crypto Forest from Crypto Stackers has talked about that, Bitcoin just being old technology and ETH kind of taking over. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. I think the odds are very low if that happens, but it is possible. And I think if you go under 10K and you're just bouncing around under 10K for a while, that's not a good sign because that's worse than what the NASDAQ corrected. Now, I know Garrett Soloway has said, because Amazon went down 95% and came back, it's okay. Amazon was more like an altcoin back then. That was not as big as what Bitcoin is. You know what I mean? So there's the main difference with that. So, Amazon I would compare more to a Cardano or a BNB token. I would say Airbnb, but even a Chainlink, something lower because Amazon's market cap back then was so small. So that's what you would compare it on. So I do think there is not necessarily saying Bitcoin's a dead asset if it goes under 10K, but the odds are if you go under 10K and you're just bouncing around under 10K, I mean that's more than what is that back in time now? That's 6 years back in time almost. If you go into 2023, that's a while. That's worse than most recessions in terms of how long you're going back in time. 12K, 13K, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, Amazon was more of like an altcoin, with Bitcoin like holding the market dominance for the most part, and then loses
Right.
it, trades at 10K. Again, maybe like you said, maybe ETH takes it, or maybe whatever it might be, something takes that market cap and all the dominance.
Right.
Like it's going to be hard for it to fight back. I would agree with that, but. Yeah, I think that's all the questions we have. Evan, I really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks so much.
I feel like I get so lucky with our guests. Like I feel like the crypto community, all these crypto content creators that we all associate with, like super good people. You guys always come with the value, showing the charts, showing what you're looking at, and answering all these questions. I do appreciate you so much for coming on. I will give you the stage.
It's a pleasure.
Feel free.
It's an honor.
Feel free to shamelessly shill yourself. Let people know where they can find you. Let them know what you got going on, and the stage is yours.
Okay. So guys, most important thing right now, the live streams are on Twitch, twitch.tv/EvanAldoCrypto. Follow my Twitch. Right now, it's weekdays, 6 p.m. Eastern time. It may change at some point, but for now, it's 6 Eastern time or 6 p.m. Eastern time on weekdays. Second most important, youtube.com/EvanAldo. That's the YouTube channel. Try to do daily updates almost every day during the week. They're quicker things, under 15 minutes usually on the market. So check that out. I also have a free Discord that you can join. That's in the link of all my YouTube things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's also a premium Discord that's for Patreon as well. And I also have a course at evanaldo.com. So check all of those out. But most importantly, the Twitch and the YouTube. All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much again for coming on, Evan. And yeah, hopefully we can get you on sometime soon. And yeah, hopefully I can come on your show as well.
Yeah,
we will be seeing a lot more of Evan.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. It's an honor, man.
Of course. See you soon, brother. You too.
Bye.
Ooh, baby. I love that. I absolutely love having Evan on the show. Super smart guy, awesome trader. And I love, like I said, I feel like we luck out with these guests. They come in and they don't just come and just answer the questions. They come and they provide the value. And Evan even sharing some secret time frames. We're gonna have to start looking at these peculiar time frames that have these hidden gems here. Absolutely love it, guys. Don't forget. Obviously, go subscribe to everything that the mods have been putting in the chat. Go follow Evan everywhere you possibly can. And it's just more sauce, guys. It's more sauce. But with that being said, guys, I am going. What are we running here? How long have we been going for? Hour 12. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts and just cover a few things here. Let me pull up and move my VMix. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. I'm going to cover some stuff. And then, guys, we do have to get started on this giveaway pretty soon because, we got a lot to give away. So I'm going to run over the charts just really, really quickly. Obviously, Evan just spit a bunch of sauce there. So cover it real quick, show you guys the levels I'm watching, and kind of update you guys on things. And then we will jump right into the giveaway. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Let's start on the actually, you know what? Let's start on the lower time frames today. I just want to break down exactly, kind of what has been going on here. Obviously, we did get this. Let me delete that, and let me turn off that VPVR. Yeah, guys, smash the like button if you guys enjoyed Evan Aldo and all that sauce that he brought, and if you guys want to win some more giveaways and spin that wheel of pain and pleasure. If we get 550 likes on tonight's stream, I'll spin the wheel 15 times. 550 likes, we spin it 15 times. We're already giving away everything, but let's give away a little bit more. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. Let's see. Let's just read chat real quick. Bud Lightyear said, "Got it." Johnny Depp voice. I'm lost on that one. I am way behind on chat here. David says, "How do I get 12-hour in BitGet? Like the time frame?" It should be like a trading view chart, I believe. You should be able to just click the drop down and select it. I don't even know if that's what you're talking about. Let's see. There we go. DJ Haas says, Frankie getting the secret sauce. Let's go. Let's jump into the giveaways. Yeah, make sure to watch and like, comment on this week's video. There you go, guys. There's a link in chat if you have not entered into the giveaway. And then let's see. Buying Solana NFTs right now is like leverage trading and guessing. Shout out to Joshua. Haven't messed around with Solana NFTs. Frankie, top man, hardest working man in the crypto space. I appreciate that. Todd. Tondarai. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but I do appreciate that, man. We do. I try to hustle these videos out. I try to hustle these streams out for you guys. I never want to leave you guys in the dark, and I love what I do. So, yeah, 12-hour is for paid TradingView. Oh, yeah, you're gonna need a paid version of TradingView. That's why. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll take a look at Quant for sure. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and cover kind of what's been going on and where we came down to and where we bounced from, where we rejected from. And as you guys can see, obviously, we did get that big move down. Was it? I don't know if it was overnight. I woke up and we were deep. But we came right to our target, guys. We came right down to these range lows. Also, just to show you guys, kind of why these areas are important. They're not just random levels. You could see here, if we pull a local golden pocket here from this bottom to this top, you could see we did have a golden pocket at this level. We came right down into this golden pocket and got a nice bounce up, right? And not only that, but we got a nice bounce up into this next local golden pocket when you pull from the top, this high, all the way down to this low. Here, I'll just pull it again so you guys can kind of see. But pulling that local golden pocket, you can see that we did come down almost kissing that golden pocket perfectly. The one I had on before, I believe, was down. I don't know where that was pulled from, actually. I don't know why that was like that. But we came down, didn't quite come up to the golden pocket. Maybe we get a push up into this golden pocket. But I want to show you guys the levels that I'm watching. Obviously, again, if we just turn off the TA, turn off Market Cipher A, again, things have just not been exciting. We are still essentially just going straight in a line. Right, just straight sideways, nothing too exciting, but I do want to show you guys some levels that I'm watching, but I also do want to show you guys this. This is kind of the, where is it? Oh, we don't have spider lines on this chart. I do just want to pull up this chart real quick, guys, because this is the spider line I was just talking about with Evan. It's the unbreakable spider line here. We broke out of the value area low. You guys will know this 18,825 level that we were watching. We got that breakdown out of that value area, came right down to the spider line, wicked below it at just a tiny bit, but we got that bounce right off that spider line. It's undefeated, this thing. You could see this thing has held us as support, saved our butts multiple times. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't quite come down there. Boom, support, boom, boom. Obviously, we wicked way lower here, but we wound up coming back above it. And then, boom, we did get support here a second time. But I'm going to do the rest of the analysis on this chart, guys, just to show you guys kind of the levels that I'm watching. But you can see we came right up to this level at 19,243. If we get another move to the upside and we can break this level and flip this to support, I do think, now this is a point of control, this key level right here labeled key. This is a point of control. So as we hold above this level, we could get a potential flip of this resistance level to support and get another move up higher to about 19,395. However, the more major level I would be looking at will be closer to that 19,600 level, kind of where we have this area of consolidation right here. This is more the level that I would be looking at, closer to 19,500, 19,600. We also do have that spider line up here at about 19,630. So that's going to be the major level that I am looking at. I do want to pull up that VP VR just to kind of get an idea of where the volume is at. And you can see once we basically break this white line at 19,395, could get a pretty quick move up to about 19,500. You could see the spike in volume right there. Going to be a decent level to watch for a continued move to the upside. And then this is where I would be looking for shorts, guys. You will know if you watch the morning stream, as we approached the bottom of this range, right, come down to this value area low at 18,825, you will know this is where I was looking for some longs. However, I did not technically get my bullish confirmation, so I did not enter the trade. Would have played out pretty nicely, but I was looking for bull divs. We didn't quite get them, so I did not enter the trade, but it wound up actually being a pretty nice little bounce to the upside. But again, if we do make it up to that 19.5 level, I am looking for shorts, right? Because again, with those higher time frames really not giving us that oomph that we need to come to the upside, I do think if this does not start to play out soon, I don't know if we're going to get this little bounce before we get the breakdown. And then you can see here on your 2-day for market cipher, money flow starting to roll over. So if this crosses into the red, I am starting to think that we will most likely break down rather than get a little relief before breaking down again. But again, the fact that we're at the bottom of this range, I am not getting overly bearish just yet. But let's see. When Anonymous says when spider line break, it doesn't seem like ever. Anonymous, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Let's see. I heard there is a big unlock coming for Immutable X soon. Anyone know when? I do not, unfortunately. Shout out to Dean Lowe. Yeah, BTC can't even stay above 19.2. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's not looking good, bruv. Let's see. It ain't got no legs, Forrest. Let's go. Can you look at PYR BTC charts and completely different to USD chart and bring up Binance moving average and change the smooth moving average to 3? Lane, I would do this tonight, but because of the giveaways, I don't want to dig too deep into this stuff. It's going to take a little bit of time. But if you save this for next week, I will try to dive into it, but we are really pushed up against the wall here with this giveaway. It's going to take a very long time to do this. Yeah, shout out to Lane. Dude, if you message me on Discord, I am going to try to take a little bit of a break this weekend, but I will inevitably open Discord. So if you send it to me and I do go on Discord, I'll take a look at it and kind of just send you something, and then maybe we could bring it on the stream, bring it up on the stream to next week. Let's see. I get you, man. It's cool. No problem. Send it to me in Discord. I'll try to take a look at it this weekend. But with that being said, guys, I do think let's go ahead and start on these giveaways. I do just want to take a look at Quant because I know Quant has been going crazy. I do just want to break it down a little bit for you guys here because I know it's been going crazy. Everybody's probably wondering, should I get in? Should I get out? So let's go ahead and take a look here. So obviously, we did get a nice cool off here. Obviously, nothing goes up forever. And you did have massive bearish divergence here on the 4-hour. You can see that right here. Boom. Boom, right? You had your higher highs, your lower highs, and then immediate, a very, can we take a look at AR? Thanks for all you do. Anytime, the dad, yes, of course we can. Yeah, well, I'll take a look at it for you, no problem. But you got your lower lows and your higher highs. Big move to the downside. But now you are coming up testing this little value area high right here at about 195.20. But your money flow is generally coming out here on the 4-hour pretty aggressively, might I add. 4-hour looking to roll over here, so you might be just making a lower high here to continue to the downside. Major level I would look for would be this other value area high as well as this POC you have here. Which is coming in between about 138 and 148, like a little $10 range. But these would be two levels I would be looking at for some serious support, mostly this high volume node. And then, yeah, I would say, let's see. Let me see if there's any confluence with yeah, you can't, yeah, I mean, you do have some confluence between this high volume node as well as this golden pocket. So that would be another level I would watch if we do continue to the upside. But again, with money flow coming out on that 4-hour, it is not looking like it wants to. But this looks like you could be forming a little bit of a bull pennant here. But let me just go ahead. Yeah, I would be careful with that money flow on the 4-hour coming out so aggressively here. This is the 24-minute, so this actually doesn't look horrible. You're about to print a green dot here. But again, that 4-hour does not look too pretty. All right, let's check out AR. Hopefully, let's see. Yeah, it's okay. KuCoin Tether. There we go. DXY Blood Diamond. I will check. That'll be the last. Anonymous, that'll be the last thing we check before we go ahead and jump into the giveaway. Excuse me. Okay, so oh, wow. Okay, well, our line is on so far. I'm just kidding, guys. These lines are not supposed to guess what price action's doing, just general direction. But on the daily time frame, let's go ahead and see here. Your money flow is kind of rounding back off here. You are printing a green dot, so that could bring you up in the short term. Let's see. Your 12-hour looking to print a red dot. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. 4-hour money flow is actually coming up pretty nice here. That bear div, I don't know when we saw this, but it did play out pretty nicely. But money flow coming up pretty nicely. That is not looking too bad. Your 2-hour is crossing over into the red. That is, yeah, it's a little bit more on the bearish side. Let's see what the lower time frames are doing. 12-minute money flow coming up, but you are starting to print bear divs here on the lower time frames. But you have money flow coming up, right? You're going to create bear divs naturally on the way up. So that's why you want to see the money flow come down as well, right? So 10-minute, yeah, you're starting to create bear divs here. I would look for money flow coming out on these lower time frames if you are still creating bear divs to look for a move to the downside. But, you know, yeah, 4-hour looking to roll over here a little bit in the near future as well. But I will give you some levels to watch. Let me get rid of some of these drawings. Boom. Okay, so some levels to watch. I'm actually just going to clear this chart. Some real scam wicks going on here. But let's go to, yeah, let me try to find you guys some levels here. I'm going to pull a fib from... Yeah, like, see, this is like somewhat of a scam wick. I don't typically pull fibs from like a scam wick like that, but I'm gonna pull it from this top right here because I don't really take those scam wicks into account. And actually, let's go classic fib. Okay, there we go. So you're going to want to get above this 1055 or 10, yeah, it's about 1056. If you can get above there, I would look to get a move. Let me turn that VPVR back on so we can see where the volume is. Boom. Yeah, so if, yeah, ooh, baby. You do have a little bit of a gap here. You have a couple of levels in between, but I would look for something like this. If you continue to the upside, again, with that money flow coming up on the lower time frames, I would look for something like this, a flip of this to support, and then a possible move. Let me zoom out just a bit here. There we go. Let's get a little bit. Yeah, I would look for a move to about 1188. But again, the alts are showing weakness, so I would be a little bit careful with the longs on the altcoins. However, bounces do happen. So if you are looking for a move to the upside, that is kind of what I would look for. This fib level is coming in the 382 at about 1188, so that could be a potential move to the upside. And then let's see. Yeah, there's no real sideways range here, but I would watch this. Yeah, this one's kind of hard to. It's kind of weird price action here. Let me zoom into a lower time frame. Come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, and then you do have this POC could be strong support on your way down. Let me go ahead and move that. So yeah, you do have this level here, your POC at about $10 even. Also going to be some psychological support there, and then all the way to the downside, you do have that value area low at about 878. But guys, I know this is kind of rushed here. Thank you too, Frankie. I learned a lot from you and Evan, Aldo. Of course, Tim, absolutely, anytime, man. We're here 5 days a week, every single weekday, doing these live streams for 2 hours every single weekday. So absolutely love doing it. So yeah, man, stick around. Tons more sauce to come, absolutely. But all right, ETH short term. It's hard for me to say no to this, guys, because I truly do do enjoy doing it. But yeah, this will literally be the last thing we look at because we do got to get this giveaway going, right? So I'm going to pull up the 30-minute chart. I feel like that's a decent little mixture between, medium term and super short term. So I'm going to pull a fixed range volume profile. Here you go. Going to do this super mega quick, guys. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pull the range. We'll pull the range from here to there. Zoom in and see what we got going on here, right? So you do have money flow. You do have money flow on the 30-minute coming to the upside, as well as you are also about to print a green dot here. So what I would look for here, right? You are on top of this point of control. You could see that right here. Hopped above, found support. Now you get a second bounce. No real bear div here. No technical bear div there. However, what I would look for here is another move to the upside with that 30-minute green dot. Could give you another little move to the upside, giving you another higher high. And if you get that higher high, I would look for that momentum wave to come back up and make a lower high, giving you a potential bearish divergence. I know that drawing was sloppy, but you could potentially get a bear div there. But that 30-minute money flow is coming up. Let me go ahead and mark out this point of control, this value area high. I just want to mark out this range. Boom. And then, let me just see where, okay. So one thing you want to realize here, guys, is if we get a move, right? If we get a move above about 13, if we could break 1308, I do think we could get a quick move up to that value area high at about 1328. But I would look for that coming up soon with that green dot about to print on the 30-minute. Your 1 hour as well, printing a green dot, so that could definitely bring you up as well. So I would wait for another move to the upside. If you get up to this level, look for some resistance and look for your bearish confirmations to get into a short and scalp that thing on the way down. And I said this on the morning stream. Is my Market Cipher B on default settings? Yes, the only thing different about my Market Cipher B is just the colors, and I took the RSI off just to clean things up for the stream so new people don't get confused. Other than that, everything else is the same. But with that being said, I would look for a move to possible move to the upside short term, but I would be looking for bearish confirmations to get into a short. I wouldn't necessarily be longing it on the way up. All right, so with that being said, guys, Mrs. Candles did just enter the room, ready to help us with the giveaway. So let's go ahead, smash that like button, guys. If we get, I'll change it because I think it's a little bit unrealistic. But let's go ahead and hit that 550 or 500 like mark, and I will spin the wheel a few extra times here. But let's go ahead and get this thing going. Right now, we got 3 spins. We got 3 spins on the wheel for tonight. We still have some from the other day or this past week. We have a bunch of giveaways to do. But let's go ahead and get that first spin out of the way. Here we go. Let's see. DXY. Oh, DXY. Yeah, we'll take a look at it, Anonymous. No problemo. Blood Diamonds. I see you, bro. I see you. All right, let's see. We'll pull it up. DXY. We're multitasking here, guys. We are the multitasking crypto channel. Let's get it. Boom, boom. All right, here we go. Blood Diamond. They say there's a blood diamond. Is it true? Is it true? Let's see. Let's see. Whoa, that is so funny. Shout out to, I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. But they say it's all about price action. You don't need to use a paid indicator. Yeah, it's funny. I was literally talking about this with somebody. I said, people, I see people talk all the time on YouTube, whether it's in my stream or someone else's stream. People are like, talking about how everyone, price action trading is a huge trend right now. So everybody like hates on indicators right now, or not hates on it, but they say you don't need them, and they're 100% right. You do not need a paid indicator to be a profitable trader. We actually just talked about this. Number one, you don't need a paid indicator. Do they help? Yes. I use Market Cipher every day. I use Luxalgo every single day. So I use these indicators every day, but in my last video, I talked about how you don't need to have a paid indicator to be a successful trader, right? You can use the RSI to find your divergences. You don't need Market Cipher B. Again, I use Market Cipher B every single day, and I wouldn't want to not use it, but you definitely don't need it, especially with the new trends going around now. The most popular is just price action trading, order blocks, stuff like that, which we will get into for a very specific reason, and it's very, 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 very cool. But yeah, I totally get what you mean. You're absolutely right, man. You do not, you don't need a paid indicator, but they do help. I use them all the time. Let's see. I literally use RSI, divs, fibs, and volume profile. The rest is confluence. Absolutely. Absolutely. You like paid indicators make your life easier, right? But you do 100% do not need them to definitely. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just broke. It broke. But yeah, not confirmed yet, this blood diamond. We are stuck below this golden pocket, but we want to wait for this to confirm. It's not confirmed yet. So waiting for that next daily candle to print. Yeah, it's definitely a good sign. Definitely a good sign. You also have money flow conveniently coming out as well, as you can see, right? Boom. Comes straight out. So yeah, this actually looks pretty bearish for the DXY. Nothing goes up forever. We say that all the time. But the other thing you want to realize, like we could get a little, we could get a pullback. But, you know, this last one, this last blood diamond did bring us down about 1.79%. Let's see. And this one barely brought us down. So where could it bring us if it brought us down 1.79%? Let's see. Boom. Yeah, 1.79%. Like it. Yeah. Okay. Well, it already brought us down more. So interesting. Maybe this is the one that plays out in a big way. Are you? Faison says, "Are you married, Candleman?" I am not married yet. Mrs. Candles is sitting right next to me. But yeah. Okay, awesome. What's up, Flat Smack? Welcome back to the stream. But there you go, guys. Daily Blood Diamond. Shout out to Anonymous for pointing that out. But without further ado, wow, the wheel was still spinning. It never stopped. There we go. And give them a giveaway. Let's get it. All right, here we go. 400 likes. We got another spin on the way. Let's do it. Let's see. Is there blood diamonds on the USDT chart? Interesting. On dominance. Yeah, we could check that. I was like, the USDT chart. Which one? Let's see. Okay. No daily blood diamond. I think that's what you were looking for. Was the daily blood diamond. Let's see. I'll just run through the time frames real quick. Boom. No blood diamonds. No. Not really. Nope. Nothing. All right. Yet he is yes, I am taken though. I am definitely taken. But shout out to Anon. But all right, let's go. Here we go. One more spin. Here we go. Is that 4? All right. Oh boy, I'm giving you guys a freebie. Give them 5. Smash that like button if you guys have not already. All right, let's do it. 5. Okay, so we got 4 extra giveaways. So I think we had 12 mods. If you could just let me know in chat how many we have. I believe that makes it 16 giveaways. I'm not 100% sure. Mrs. C, show us your big toe. Come on, give me your big toe. All right, she hard no on that one. Hard no. No hesitation. Oh, God, what did Anonymous say? Somebody ban this guy. No, I'm just kidding, Anonymous. We'll never ban you. I'm just joking. I wish I knew what he said. What did he say? Oh my God. Where is that? Pin it. I'm pinning it. I'm pinning it, Anonymous. Too funny. You're funny, bro. Oh God. This is why Anonymous holds the crown for the funniest CandleMafia member. Frankie, you're too nice, man. You got to tell people to get out and do their own TA when it's time to move on. Shout out to Corey. I appreciate you, bro. It's just addicting, man, because someone says Blood Diamond on the Dixie, and if I haven't seen it yet, I want to see it. But yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. Did we get a number on the 16? Beautiful. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so let's go ahead and start pulling these winners. Boom. All right. Anonymous, you're a funny dude. All right, here we go. Bring it up here, and then bear with me here, guys. Bear with me here while I grab the link. Huh? You know what video? Yes, I do know what video. Yes, guys, if you want to get a last-minute entry here before I copy and paste this link, make sure you go like, comment, and be a subscriber. You can't go be a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button. But yeah, just like and comment, and if you are, make sure you're a subscriber to the channel to get entered into the giveaway. The mods have put the link in the chat quite a few times, so just go find that link, click it, like, comment, be a subscriber, and get in on this giveaway. I don't know, guys. It's Friday. I'm beat. Bear with me here. All right, here we go. Boom. Videos. Copy, get shareable link, boom, scroll down. Guys, web.com. Today's episode is brought to you by web.com. Paste, filter duplicate users, remove winners, show random names. What does that even mean? Oh, God, guys, the math problems got me this time. 1 + 1. It's 17, I think. All right. I'm just kidding, guys. I can't do 1 + 2, but I can do 1 + 1. All right. So here we go. We got 16 giveaways, guys. 16 giveaways, and then we will pull. We'll do the 16. We will do the 16 giveaways, and then I believe the other giveaways are. Yeah. So we have 16. We have 16 XRP giveaways. Also, just so you guys know, if you are part of this giveaway, you will need, if you're using a wallet, you will need some collateral. So you have to put some XRP in your wallet. Otherwise, when we send you the XRP, most of it is going to go towards that collateral, and you'll lose most of it. So make sure you get, put like 25 XRP in that wallet so you have a little bit of collateral. If not, if you don't want to deal with that, just use KuCoin. Sign up with the link in the description down below. But make a KuCoin. That'll be one of the easier places for us to send it, because KuCoin's one of the few places where you can still buy and sell XRP, and then you won't have to worry about any of that. But we're going to do the 16 giveaways, and then we're doing 3 ledgers, 3 hats, 3 shirts, and 30 XRP. So it's a little bit of double XRP giveaways to 3 people. So giving away quite a few things here. So the next 16 giveaways will be for the smaller XRP giveaways. And I don't send the XRP out, so I don't want to put a number on it. I want to say it's 15, maybe 10. I don't remember exact number, but here we go. Winner numero uno, Ellie Velaz. What is going on? Thank you for being here and showing love to the channel. Says, God bless you, brother. Thanks again. Hey, Ellie, no problem. I got you, bro. I like those shades. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free XRP. Winner number 2, Quarter Crawler. What is going on? He says, bing bong. Let's go. Shout out to Quarter Crawler. Thanks for always showing support, man. You've been here for quite some time. Reach out to the mods. You deserve that XRP. Let's go. Build that bag, baby. Act 1800, let's go. Shout out. Thanks for the support. Says, thank you for the video. You explain it well. I appreciate that. Shout out to Act. Nice little sunset there. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Let's go. Gonna fly through these. Let's see. Frankie's the man. Mike, you're the man. I'm rooting for you. I hope you win. Who are we rooting for today? Let's go for, is Lucho in here? Oh, God, I know he's lurking. He's lurking. He's not in chat. Watch, he's going to pop up. He's here. He's here. He's setting his traps right now. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Billy for letting me know I was muted. You're the man. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. All these winners are just scammers in the comments. Oh, wait, no, they're not, are they? Oh, no. I hope not. Winners, send me a DM via gift. I almost said DM via gift card. Guys, this is how you know. This is how you know I need to sleep for like 7 days straight. I need a whole week to just sleep and go into hibernation because the brain is fried. Here we go. Shout out to Vince120. Says, thank you, Frank. Always very helpful. You're the best. No problem, Vince. I appreciate you, bro. Reach out to the mods in Discord. We're going to give you some free XRP. Let's go. Let's see. You are so humble and love it. You are so humble and loving crypto influencer. I love to watch your streams. Phasian. Phazin, I appreciate you, bro. I really do appreciate that. I have no reason not to be humble, man. I don't, I'm just a dude. I'm just a regular guy, man. I'm just here to help other people, and I feel lucky to be in the position to be able to help other people. So I genuinely fell into the perfect thing because I feel like I really found my purpose because I've always wanted to help people, and what better way to do it than help people learn and make money doing my favorite thing ever. So literally the most blessed person to be in this situation. Kevin Baker says, not true at all. I love Frank. I love how giving this guy is. He's legendary. Shout out to Kevin. I appreciate you, bro. Corey, shout out to Corey. Says eggplant parmesan. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Corey. You got some free XRP for that hilarious comment. And shout out to eggplant parm, guys. If you don't like a good dish of eggplant parm, I don't know what you're doing. Shout out to Corey. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Get that free XRP. Also, guys, don't forget the GOAT. Shout out to the GOAT. Top TA advice as normal with the flying cat in the avatar profile picture icon. I don't know what to call it. Thumbnail. Who knows? But shout out to the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Thank you for watching the channel and supporting us. Top TA advice. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free XRP. And guys, don't forget, if you have not checked this out, actually don't know why you would have, I don't know if you saw it or how you would have seen it, but I do just want to bring this up here. Ant Arts NFTs back at it again with the white vans. I mean, the white background on the Frankie Candles cowboy hat NFT. Just another legendary NFT. I am not affiliated with this at all. Just a full disclaimer. I get no kickbacks. I have not connected with this at all. Just cool to see people out there, especially supporters of the channel like Ant Arts. Whoa. Ant Arts NFTs. That was weird timing. That was such weird timing. I literally pulled this up randomly because I had the time, and that was the weirdest timing. But anyway, there you go. That's crazy. I cannot believe that. But yeah, cowboy hat, Frankie Candles. Let's go. It's on Rarible, I think. But check it out, guys. Hopefully, mods, if you could send this to the mods, I'll try to pin it. Let's pin it somewhere. Again, not affiliated at all. I just think it's super cool to see me with the cowboy hat on. That's amazing. Shout out to Ant Art NFTs. But yeah, the GOAT. Shout out to you. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Next winner. Let's go. For the CandleMafia channel, let's go. I can't believe, yeah, that was crazy. That was wild. But yeah, Bruce Kettling says, Frankie, your advice has changed my world. Your educational info on TA is epic. You're my favorite to watch. Second is Bench channel. You guys don't understand how weird that is to hear people say. But yeah, I appreciate you. Shout out to Ben. It's like, go follow BitBoy Crypto. Like everyone isn't already following him. But yeah, shout out to you, Bruce. That means a lot, man. That's really cool to hear. I never thought I would ever hear that in my life. But yeah, shout out to Ben. I would be absolutely nothing. I want to be very clear about that, guys. I would be zero without Ben and TJ, just so you know. But yeah, I appreciate that comment so much, man. That means a lot to me. That's crazy to see. Shout out to Bruce. We'll give you some XRP for that comment. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Oh, scroll up. There you go. Boom. Sorry. Next winner. Let's go. Did I win? I'm messaging you from the past. Crypto Killer Whale. Welcome to the stream. Matthew Barnes. Shout out to Matthew Barnes. Are you in here right now? Let me know. Show your face. Matthew Barnes says, free giveaways with the best and free TA in the game. Sign me up. Heart emoji. A little spaghetti. And a little bit of champagne, or I think some people call it champagne. But yeah, shout out to you, Matthew. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Reach out to the mods. You know what to do. Let's go. Yeah, no, Anon, I did not see that. That literally was just perfect timing. I literally looked over and was like, oh my God, that's strange. Nate LaPena, or maybe it's LaPena, I don't know, says, bing bong. Nate, Reach out to the mods in Discord. That was supposed to be like Bing Bong. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like I said, I might if I don't stream for the next week, guys, just know that I'm like just dead asleep. Like I just couldn't get woken up. I'm praying I get blessed again this week. Super stoked about how quick your channel has grown and how blessed you have been to the whole community. Hey, shout out to Bruce Kettling. You just won, dude. What? Why is this weird? Why are these chats so weird? The weirdest timing, guys. It's almost like the universe is talking to us right now. I pull up the NFT from Ant Arts, and then he messages, "Can you show the NFT?" I was already showing it. Then, where'd it go? Then Bruce came in and was like, "Man, I hope I win." And I literally just finished reading his name. So shout out to you, man. Weirdest timing ever. Congrats, you won. Shout out to Savata Gaming. KDA to the moon. Let's go. Shout out Kadena. But yeah, Nate, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. Reach out to the mods in Discord. How many more do we have? 6 more. All right, let's get it. 7? Wow, I feel like we did more than that. Keep trying and you'll win. Absolutely. Get some sleep, Frankie. Crypto Tyrant is going to come after me if I don't go to sleep. Christian Bornamisa says, congrats. Shout out to you. I assume you mean congrats on 30K. I do appreciate it so much, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, leaving a nice comment, and you're looking pretty swag in that picture. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to you, man. Reach out to the mods. We're going to give you some free XRP for leaving that comment. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Madness. Yeah, it's like manifestation. I'm big on manifestation, guys. Not gonna lie. I know people think that's all. It's all. Fairy dust. But I'll tell you, there's something to manifestation. Trust me when I tell you that. At least for me. It's crazy. There's no way my life has had the coincidences that have happened to me. I got some stories. One day maybe we'll open up about these stories. Some pretty crazy stuff. Guys, I wound up here. If you guys knew how I wound up in this position, you would believe in manifestation. Trust me. But Hexflex, thank you so much for that. Shout out to Hex. I actually don't really look into Hex very much. But shout out to Richard Hart. I actually met Richard Hart in person, guys. It's a really nice guy. Not gonna lie. He's a very, very nice guy. I know he's very controversial, but very, very nice dude. So yeah, I just figured I'd share that. But on the 300th like, shout out to Hexflex. Thank you so much for showing support to the channel. Reach out to the mods in Discord. We're gonna give you some free XRP. Let's go. XRP army. V-Slim says, uh-oh, Lucho is here. Just give him the next one, Frankie. Okay, fine. Next one will be for Lucho. Shout out to Lucho. We knew you were lurking, bro. We knew you were in here. You're just waiting to, okay, I'm winning next. He already knows. Shout out to Riot Scoundrel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. Frankie, bringing the sauce. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Oh, is that a motorcycle? Oh, we got a biker in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Ryesh. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. This episode is brought to you by Monster Energy. I would never, ever in my life drink Monster Energy. I would never drink Monster. Okay? If they reached out for a sponsorship, I'd say absolutely not. Especially the worst one, I would never drink this the white Monster. I would never drink that. The only thing I drink is Azteki and Cactus Moss water. But anyway, I don't know how to say this. Riskanor. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate the support. He says, thank you. Hey, Riskanor. No problem. I got you. And I'm going to give you some free XRP, too. Shout out to you. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Let's see. I would love to hear your stories, man. Side channel when I would 100% manifest ultimate success for you. You've done that for us. Shout out to Nate Quantum Divergences. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, maybe we'll let's go, Frankie. Love watching you grow. Shout out to XRP A1. XRP Alley, I assume. Shout out to you, man. You guys are the best. Bless you, Frankie. Shout out Como Say Comas. Welcome in, man. I think you might have been here for a while, but I did not see you. What is going on? We got the best community, guys. This is God. I'm blessed. Victoria Amber, thank you so much, Frankie. Can I say something, please? I saw this comment. I think it says, Frankie, can I say something, please? I love you. And your great video, and your good videos. I jumped the gun there. Good videos, not great videos. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Victoria. I love you back. Yeah, I love you back. Ow! Mrs. Candle just slapped me. I love you back, Victoria. Ow! Okay, that's the last time. I can't say it anymore. But thank you for supporting the channel. You're the best. We're going to give you some free XRP. So if you didn't like this channel, if you thought you liked this channel, now you like it more because we're giving away free XRP. Let's go. Shout out to Victoria. Next winner. 2 more. Now 2 more. Rickster! What is going on, Rickster? Says, thanks again, Rickster. You're going to have to thank us a 3rd time. because we're giving you free XRP. But you don't have to say thank you. Shout out to Rickster. You've been here forever, man. Thank you for all the support. Last winner, guys, for the regular giveaways this week. Let's go. What kind of ad is this? What is going on here? Easy Odoms, shout out. He says, Lego. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the nice comment. Thank you for smashing that like button. Thanks for being subscribed to the channel. We're going to give you some XRP. I think we're the only channel that pays you to like the videos and be a subscriber. So shout out to you, man. Amazing stream as always. Shout out to Christina. I appreciate you. I should have put a diamond on it. Shout out Anonymous. I heard that slap, lol. Domestic violence. Somebody call the police. I'm just kidding. Huh? I didn't hit you. Oh yeah, she's trying to say she didn't hit me. Oh, we're on video. I'm not joking. President of the USA, Mr. Candles. Spiker Hond. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Okay, here we go, guys. So let's go ahead and jump in to the 25K/30K mega giveaway. Again, we're giving away 3 Frankie Candle shirts. Got everything in this room. This little icon is purple. The shirt matches the background. The background matches the overlay. Everything. This is blue. We got everything matching right now. But shout out to everybody who subscribes to the channel. Thank you for getting us to 30K. Let's go ahead and we're giving away 3 of these. We're giving away 3 of these. We're giving away 3 Ledger Nano S's. I just accidentally flipped off the camera. And we're giving away 30 XRP to 3 people. Let's go. The first 3 winners are going to be for the t-shirt. So here we go. Winner number 1. This is where Lucho pulls the rug. Lucho's going to come in and swoop down on this giveaway. Crypto DJ, where are you at? Dude, you just said something super nice in chat. Hey, Tony. Shout out to Tony D for the super chat. He always says when Lambo, when pump, when bottom. I need to ask you, Tony. When stop super chatting? When stop super chatting? Let me know, but don't let me know in a super chat because I'll ban you from the channel. I actually don't think I can do that because I don't know. Anyway, Crypto Degen just gave me a nice chat, I think. I was just talking to him. Shout out to Crypto Degen. He says the sauce is sick. The sauce is thick in this video. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Degen. Thank you for supporting the channel for so long. Bruh, give me that hat. Lane's been dying for a hat. I'm rooting for Lane on this one. But let's go. Second t-shirt. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Oh God, Tony D. Somebody ban him. All right, cool. Well, guys, Tony D's no longer with us, unfortunately, because he won't stop giving me his money. I just send him a check every month. That's all his super chat money. But anyway, shout out to Crypto Degen. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. You're getting a free t-shirt. Let's go. Yeah, shout out to you guys. Here we go. Next t-shirt is going to On My Hero. Let's go. I think they're in here. Hero, are you in here? Once I am officially your TJ, you are getting more. Oh, God. Kevin Baker, my dude is always giving. Shout out to Kevin Baker. Oh, God. Shout out to Ryan Mack, too. Whoa, super chat's incoming. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Oh, no. No. Oh, no, I think we're still good. Okay. Okay, On My Hero, shout out to you. Reach out to the mods in Discord. I appreciate all the support that you give us, man. Thank you so much. You've been here forever. The third winner, Steven Friend. Great TA, Frankie. Thanks for keeping us in the know. No problem, Steven. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Actually, let me just double check. And make sure that it's the right video. You guys might hear the video start, just so you know. I have a feeling... come on, what do we got? Best try. Okay, cool. It's the right video. Okay. Shout out to Steven Friend. Thank you for the nice comment. You're getting a Frankie Candles t-shirt. The third one, too, right? That was the third one? Yeah. That was the last one, man. You scooped up that last shirt. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for the support. DM the mods in Discord. Get us an address so we can send that t-shirt to you. And we're not talking a wallet address. This one's for the ledgers. I clicked that way too fast. On My Hero. Shout out to On My Hero. Dude, you won twice. Let's go. This is for the ledgers. My man On My Hero from Paiz. Dude, that's crazy. Frankie, I just won a ledger. Did I win? Shout out to you. Anonymous wants a hat. Let's go. Nate wants a hat. Let's go. Second ledger. Oh, you got a good boy in the picture. You got a good boy in the picture. Look at the good boy. Look at the good boy. Look at him. Oh, God. I'm my hero. Send me your dog. Okay. Next winner for the ledger. Let's go. Ledger Nano S, that is. Let's go it. The Archer Exchange. Awesome video. Keep it up. Shout out to the Archer. I appreciate the support. Re-roll the comment picker reset. Yeah, you have earned all this, Frankie. Going to town on the giveaways. Out of control. Absolutely, dude. We're going to give away more and more. Yeah, but it's a different, Tony, it's a different thing. It's fine. It's because you went back in the... It's okay. We're going to have to roll with it now. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If someone wins all three things, we'll do something about it, but it'll be fine. The Archer, on my hero, is very lucky, but it's okay. The Archer Exchange, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Lane Hughes says, when hat. Shout out. But let's go. Here we go. Next winner is going to be for a ledger. Third ledger is going to, pulling for you, I forgot who we were rooting for. Sean Barringer says, much needed. Thank you. Sean, thank you. Don't thank me. I thank you. Thank you for being a part of the Candle Mafia and watching the content and supporting us. And we're going to give you a Ledger Nano S so you can keep your crypto safe, because not your keys, not your crypto. Get that ledger set up. Let's go. Now we are moving on to the hats, guys. The hat will be this hat. It's just a black hat with a mesh back. Pretty cool. It's a snapback, and then you got the leather patch. The leather patch with the Frankie Candles logo. This one's kind of messed up, but this one's old. But this is the hat, guys. Super dope. Love it. I know you guys want them. So let's go. Show hat. Shout out to Anonymous. Sean, congrats, bro. Reach out to the mods in Discord. This is the first hat? First hat winner. Let's go, Lane. Let's go, Lane. I'm rooting for you, bro. Affordable Artwork. Shout out to Affordable Artworks. They say lobe the candles. I lobe the candles too. Shout out to Affordable Artworks. Hey, maybe take this hat and then do art on it and then send it back, and then I'll wear it and I'll shout you out on the stream, and I'll be like, hey, go follow their socials or go to their website, check out their art, and then I'll send it back to you. I don't know. Offers out if you want. Shout out to Affordable Artworks. Thank you for supporting the channel. Reach out to the mods in the Discord to get your free hat. Let's go. Hat number 2 going to Lane Hughes. Let's go. Lane Hughes. Lane Hughes. Tom Scott. Great vid. Cool shades. You want a free Frankie Candles hat. Let's go. Reach out to the mods in Discord to claim your free hat. And I will say this, guys, you have until next Friday. If you're watching this and it's like next week, you have until Friday to claim your hat. If you don't claim your hat by next Friday, by the next time we claim the giveaways, or we announce the giveaways, we will re-roll that into someone else. So if only 2 people claim a hat, we will give away that hat. We will re-give away that hat the next week. So you have until next Friday to claim your prizes. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Tom Scott, thank you so much. I appreciate you for the kind comment. Let's go. You got a free hat, bro. Let's go. Come on, Lane. Come on, Lane. Ryan Lewis. This is why you're the man, bro. Shout out to Ryan Lewis. I appreciate you. Lane, we're going to get you to win a hat, bro. I promise. I will give away more hats just to get you to win. That's my word. I'm going to start doing that. Shout out to you, man. That was the third one? That was the third hat. Now, let's move on to the 30 XRP giveaway. The next 3 people will win the XRP giveaway. The 30 XRP. Let's go. Winner number 1. Let's go. Nah, man, I want the hat. Oh, affordable. What? Oh, yeah, Affordable Artworks, you won the hat. Oh, I think they might be talking in chat. Maybe someone said I'll swap you or something. Anonymous is like, I'm just gonna buy the dang hat. Shout out to you, Anonymous. Tundra, thank you so much, Tundra, for the nice comment they just said. That's it. Shout out. I appreciate it. We have 3 of those. Yeah. So shout out to Tundra. Mrs. Candle's trying to rug pull the last 2 XRP giveaways. She's going, we're only doing 1. I said, no, we're doing 3. Shout out to Mrs. Candles. Yeah, shout out to Tundra. Thank you for the nice comment. Claim your free 30 XRP in the Discord. Let's go. Next winner Come on, at least let Lane. Usually, Crypto Pollo or the Bitcoin Chicken, guys. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. You're the man, or Bitcoin Chicken, as we like to call him. Shout out to you, bro. You win. Block said this Ponzi needs to get burned down. The giveaway is a Ponzi scheme, guys. The original black hat. Oh, are you talking about the candle hat with the candles on it? We might add those to the merch store. Yes. You guys are funny. But yeah, let's see. Crypto Pollo, shout out to you, man. Says, "Ow, I love bull and bear dibs. I like it." Shout out to the chicken head here. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Reach out to the mods. We're giving you 30 XRP. This will be our last XRP giveaway. Here we go. Not forever, just for today. 30 XRP is gonna go. Give it to Lane. Give it to Lane. Hexflex, let's go. Shout out to Hexflex. Congrats. You won twice, bro. I'm the 300th like again. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for entering the giveaway. Guys, I know we don't usually do duplicate winners, but because that page refreshed, there's really no way to reverse this. We're just going to do that today. But, guys, there's going to be more giveaways next week. And, hey, maybe we go on to a new mission to give away more hats and more merch, just so Lane Hughes can get a hat and Anonymous. So, stay tuned for that. Shout out. You won. Oh, okay. Shout out to Tyler. Thank you, bro. Anonymous is the funniest CandleMafia member, but sometimes you gotta lasso him and wrangle him a little bit so we don't get blocked on YouTube. I'm just kidding. Love from Australia, Frankie. Shout out to Wade. I appreciate you. Unforgettable name, says Chickenhead. Some call me Hexflex. Some people call me Flex Pex. But shout out to everybody in the stream right now. We got 300 people left. But with that being said, guys, I think that's all the time. Show merch. There you go. Merch shown. But Candle Magic, let's go. Matthew Barnes, shout out to you. But guys, with all that being said, love you, Anonymous. I see you, bro. Congrats to all the winners. Reach out to the mods in Discord. And again, guys, if the winners don't see that they won and they don't claim them by next week, I'll give away the leftover hats or shirts or whatever doesn't give it away, the XRP. If it doesn't get given away, we'll do it next week. So stay tuned. And we'll also be giving away more stuff next week anyway. But with all that being said, guys, it's Friday. It's been a long week. I'm exhausted. I can't talk. So I'm going to go ahead and eat some candles with Mrs. I'm going to go eat some candles with Mrs. Dinner. With all that being said, guys, I love each and every single one of you. Again, guys, this week we hit 30K subs. Insane, mind-blowing, can't believe it. You guys are the absolute best community ever. It's not just 30,000 people following me. It's 30,000 really, really cool human beings that I would be friends with in real life. So I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for all the support. We're already at 30.2K. Here's the 40K. Shout out to you guys. Got the East African rainforest tree bark water here. This is actually different. You see it's a light blue can. It's a little bit different. But shout out to you guys. Here's the 40K. Thank you so much. You guys are this YouTube channel. I am just a guy on camera. You guys make this community what it is, and I am forever grateful to have it, and I will never forget that. You guys are the absolute best. Here's to the Candle Mafia. Salut. I love each and every single one of you. That's all the time I got for tonight. I'll see you guys on Monday. Same place, same time, 5:45 Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. That's all the time I got for tonight. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong. I swear, I just need to save up a little bit more. We're almost there. We're almost there. What? Oh my. Oh, we're live. You're doing this on see, how do we go live again? Got abuse, guys. See what you started, Anonymous. Dang you. Bing bong.